Let's move into the warrior series. Hands on your hips. Gently bend the knees. Shift the right foot about 3/4 of the way back. Both hips face forward. Arms through and up. Bend into your left knee as you press the right heel down. So you're pointing the tailbone towards the floor. Lift the ribs away from the hips. If you can find more bend in your left knee, go for it. 3, 2, and straighten the front leg, open, warrior 2. So your right foot walks back, left toes point towards the front of the room. Your left knee bent, and bend deeper into your front knee. Keep the low back long, ribs lifted, extend the fingers like you're trying to broaden your upper back. And long, smooth breaths. The front knee guiding over the pinky toe, so you feel sensation in the front of your hips. The palms open up. Take the front arm down. So left down, right up. Look towards the right thumb. You're welcome to absorb weight, forearm on thigh. You could also slide the left forearm down to the inside of the front leg, helping you to twist further. We'll take one more full breath in. Look down towards the floor, press the front foot, rise up into warrior 2. Stay here. Take a full inhale. Complete exhale. Rotate the front hand to face the ceiling. Reverse it back. So the left arm up, right hand, right leg, or low back. Expand. Find more depth in the front knee. And shift yourself back up. Warrior 2. Place the hands on the hips. We'll now straighten the front leg. Toes pivot towards the far wall. Toes in, heels open. Hands remain on hips, wide-legged forward fold. Sternum lifts, look up. Hinge at the hips. So a gentle bend in your knees. Your hands can be used to help tilt the pelvis forward. When you feel you're at your edge, you can release. Hands down to the floor. Block could also be useful. You're doing your best to maintain a flat back. So you can think of the tailbone lifting with sternum reaching forward. 3 breaths. And place the hands back on the thighs, a gentle bend in the knees. Press your way back up to stand. Heel toe your feet in. Pivot your body. Face forward. Step to the top of your mat. Next side. Hands on hips. Bend your knees. Left foot, 3/4 of the way back. So you're angling about 45 degrees, setting up for warrior 1. Both hips faced forward. Inhale the arms up overhead. Bend your right knee as you press your left heel down. Tailbone to the floor, ribs lifted. 3 breaths. And with your next inhale, straighten your right leg, open, warrior 2. Left foot walks back. So you're pointing towards the front of the room still. The right knee bent, left foot parallel to the back of your mat. Bend a bit deeper into the front knee. Reach your fingers, broad upper back. Think of pointing the tailbone down as you're lifting your ribs up. So elongate the spine. Perhaps more bend into the front leg. 3 breaths. palms open up to face the far wall. Take the right down, left up. So you can use the forearm on your thigh. Open the rib cage to look up. You could also slide the right forearm down to the inner thigh, helping to twist. 3, 2. The gaze down to the floor, press into the front foot on 1. Stay here, full inhale, front knee still bent. Exhale. Flip the front hand, reverse. Right arm up, left hand, left leg, or low back. Bend deeper in the front knee, expand the side of the body. And rise your way back up, warrior 2. Hands on hips. Straighten front leg, toes pivot towards the far wall. We'll bring the hands back behind, interlace fingers behind you. Hands down, heart up, fold forward. So gentle bend in the knees, hands towards the ceiling. You're shifting your weight forward under the ball of the foot. So the heel's just there to help you balance. 3 breaths. And take the hands to the low back. With your knees bent, your hands on your thighs. Press yourself back upright. And then heel toe your feet back in. Pivot your body. Face the front of the room. Your hands onto your hips. We'll come into some balancing poses. The weight stays in your left foot. Right toes touch the ground behind. Grow tall, lift the ribs, lean forward, lift the back foot off the floor. Inhales to lengthen your spine. Exhales to hinge the hips. Perhaps hands alongside the body whenever you're ready. 3, 2. We'll shift the right knee through on 1. Arms to the ceiling, arms up, right knee up, and then lower the foot down, lower the hands by your sides. Hands back on hips. Weight stays in the right foot, left toes touch the mat behind. Grow tall, lean forward, left off the ground. Inhales, lengthen. Exhales, hinge. Hands float by the sides when you're ready. So your shoulder blades are moving closer. The inner left thigh lifts. Core drawn in. 3, 2. And take the back knee through on 1. Arms through and up. Lift your left knee. Foot down. Hands down. Weight back into your left foot. This time we'll lift the right knee up in front. Your hand on your knee. Left hand by your side. So you're pushing the standing foot down. Begin to guide the right leg open. And gaze towards your left hand. 3, 2. Take the right knee forward on 1. And release the limbs. Next side, shift the weight. Lift your left knee up. Hand on knee. Right hand by your side. Guide the leg open. And gaze to the right hand. 3, 2, and take your left knee forward on 1. Release limbs. Dancer's pose. If you want support, you're welcome to grab the wall or some sort of item, the chair. We'll keep your weight into your right foot, into your left foot. Arms up. So your right foot lifts. Right hand back. Capture the inside of the foot. Knee down. Left hand up. This could be good. You're very welcome to stay right here. Next step, kick down and back. 3, 2, and take the right knee forward on 1. Release. Shoulders up, back and down. Next side, arms back up to the ceiling. Your left hand. Bend your left knee. So your palm will face up, capture the inside of the foot. Knee for the floor, right hand for the ceiling. If you choose to go further, kick down and back. 3, 2, and the knees come back to center on 1. Let it go, shoulder shrug, up, back and down. One final tree. So the weight into your left foot. Open the right knee. You could touch the heel to the ankle. You could move foot, inner calf, perhaps a bit higher, inner thigh, hands to prayer. You're welcome to stay here, finding center. If you feel you found it and you're solid, rooted, you're welcome to grow the limbs and take your variation of tree. Three, 2. Your hands come back to prayer on 1. Move the right knee forward. Release limbs. Shift, next side. Weight to the right foot, open your left knee. You can touch the heel to the ankle like a kickstand. Maybe the foot slides up, calf, or thigh. Hands to prayer. And take any variation of tree. 3, 2, hands to prayer, left knee forward, release. Let's do one more shoulder shrug, up, back, down, Tadasana, full inhale, and out the mouth. Okay, let's come to a tabletop. So hands and knees on the mat.